Is live again from Oakland with more on this. So, Lisa, it's about 8:20 out in California. Where the talks stand right now?
John, we are told that the two sides are extremely close to a deal. Someone with one of BART's largest unions says they are back in talks right now with the federal mediator and that there are just two issues that are still unresolved. She won't tell us what those issues are, but she says they are extremely close to a strike. And that is good news potentially for those, for example, who are riding the ferries here today. All these displaced BART riders trying to find other ways to get to work. I caught up with Governor Jerry Brown here just a little while ago, and he says he agrees with commuters who say this strike is infuriating.
They should be angry because the BART board and the union are still talking right now, and they ought to come to a conclusion.
Fire all the BART employees and get new ones who want to work.
It's frustrating.
I'm really, really angry, and everybody I know is really angry. It's just ridiculous. They're the best paid transit workers in the country, and they're striking for more money. That makes no sense.
And of course, I meant that the two sides are very close to a deal, not to a strike. Now, BART says even if a strike is resolved, if a deal is reached in the next 5 minutes, it may still be too late to save the morning commute from chaos as we've seen the last couple days, because apparently after the last strike was resolved, it took BART 13 to 18 hours to get the trains back in service. John?
So can they get the trains back in service, what, if they finish by 9? Is that what they're saying or not?
Well, they're hedging a little bit when I asked that question. Initially, they said 6 p.m. local time was the deadline. That's, of course, 2.5 hours ago. So in order to save the morning commute. But they won't say anything negative at this time. So maybe it's possible that some trains would be running by morning. But as of right now, no deal yet. So the strike is still on. All
right, Lisa, there's been a lot of talk about this accident that happened on Saturday where 2 men were killed by a BART train. What do you know about that now?
Well, the NTSB worked for 10 hours today interviewing people, and we did learn that the driver of that train was a trainee, and he was learning how to drive that train from a trainer who was there with him in the cab and 4 other people on the train as well. The NTSB is speaking to all of them to try to understand what might have happened. They did say that the train was going about 60 to 70 miles per hour. They say that the horn was blown to alert those on the track, and they say an emergency stop was attempted. But the unions are saying that the man who was training to drive that train was a BART manager, perhaps learning because BART had thought about trying to get managers to drive trains to put some service back up and running if a strike continued.
And these were two BART workers who were on the tracks who were killed, right?
That's right. One was a BART employee and one was a man who contracts with BART.
All right. Lisa Bernard, thank you very much for your reporting tonight. We appreciate it.